The love of power. The love of power is inherent in man. Everybody wants to lord it over other people and to subordinate them to his wishes, sometimes even to his lightest whims and caprices. Why does not feel a peculiar pleasure in lording it over others? Their obedience is always pleasing and their disobedience galling to him. The reason is not far to seek. Everybody thinks highly of himself and wants to assert himself over other people. It gratifies his vanity, and gratification of one's vanity always gives one intense pleasure. This may be illustrated by the whole life of a man. Even a child wants to lord it over other children. Young men want to acquire influence over their associates. In the family circle, the head of the family wishes that the other members must implicitly carry out his orders. The love of power deepens with the increase of years. On the other hand, nobody would like to remain in a subordinate position. Everybody wants to be at the top of the ladder and be a leader of men. None likes to be commanded by others. The love of power is not peculiar to individuals. Nations are also influenced by it. Every nation strives to bring another nation under its power. The wars and strifes that devastate the world now and then are mostly due to the attempt of one nation to enslave another. But the love of power has its uses too. It stimulates our energies and is a great incentive to work. Many men would have scarcely made any efforts to better their condition in life unless actuated by a strong desire to obtain power over other people. This strong feeling goads us on to put forth our energies to devise means for obtaining a higher position in life than our rivals. In order to exercise power over others, one must be fit to do so, and nobody can be fit for anything unless he exerts himself to the utmost. The love of power is not an evil so long as it remains within proper bounds, but excessive love of power is always a curse. There are men in this world who do not care to sacrifice all that is considered noble for the acquisition of power. The only strong feeling in them is ambition, and to gratify this feeling, they will not hesitate to throw honor and humanity to the winds. The last great European war, which plunged the world in ooze, is an intense in point. It was caused by the inordinate ambition of Germany, her desire to lord it over the whole world. This excessive love of power should always be kept under control. A careful study of history will show that in many cases, wars and bloodshed and a great deal of human misery consequent thereon have been due to the excessive ambition of individuals or of nations.